Hello everybody, Frankie Day here on YouTube. Okay guys, before we get started, I'd like to I wish and hope everybody had a very beautiful and safe 4th of July and no fingers got burnt and nobody got thrown in the brig for too much drinking and having a good time. Anyway guys, it was wish and hope that you guys had a very beautiful, prosperous 4th of July, and you guys had a nice barbecue and fireworks to review and to enjoy. And so that'll be that for that event. So I hope everything went well and safe, and God bless you all for that. Okay guys, back to business now. I've been away from the hobby bench for about a day or two now, and because I had family come over, my kids came over, and we had a big old huge 4th of July blowout at my house. And of course, when that happens, Frankie D has to shut down ship's work in the man cave, so got to be sociable and family-like. This can wait. So when all's done, all's well, everything's all settled and done, I'm ready to resume back into the construction of the Norske Love. So that's the topic of this afternoon's video, is video number 6. For Billing Boats Norske Love, scale 178, special dedication built for Mr. Dave Mather. And so today's going to be, I believe it's going to be a triple feature day today, guys. I've got a video for the Tiffy build coming up after this, and I got the final reveal for Isabella. So when I get that all out of the way, and I'll start working on a Tiffy for a while and make some great progress on that from the video which will be posted here. And the other builds will go on. Yeah, I'll hop on that Beechcraft too and get that thing all prepared, ready to be covered. I've got all my materials at hand ready to go. So I'm working on virtually, and fellas, I'm working on between the Tiffy build and the Love. So I got probably about maybe 3 kits I'm bouncing back and forth on. So that's enough right there to keep me going. So much here, so much there, and virtually eventually they get done. Okay guys, thus far taken from the video, I've got all the trim work and rubby strakes done on the Love. I've got the green painted on the upper works of the bulwarks up where the shutter bays are at. And I got them painted green. I got all the cap rails done along with the brass fittings on there. They call it the monkey rail or tap rail, whatever it is. And I got that all out. And there's probably needs a little bit of adjustments here. I keep looking at it and I can see a couple of them that are out of adjustment. I see 2 right now that need to be adjusted right now. And I'll take care of that after the video. Because I'm constantly looking at this thing all the time, guys. See if I can find any mistakes. And I do. I get them out of there as fast as I can, because like I say, when you don't check and double check and recheck your work, you're going to have when the finished product arises, you're going to have a lot of boo-boos in there, and the trained eyeballs are going to see that and comment you on that. So you got to keep things kosher and up to snuff. Okay, I did some touch up on the red inside the bulwarks here and there, and I got another more touch up on the red I got to do. I'll get that while this video is loading up, and I think I can touch it up right now live right here, guys, so you guys can see what Frankie Day's doing here. I got a little touch up right there to be done. I got that all touched up. That looks nice. I had to make a touch up a while ago, guys. So that's what I'm saying. You got to keep staring at your work and correct as you go along. You don't want to say, oh my God, when it's all done, you got to go back and rip it out. That's double your pleasure for nothing. So it's always better to do it. Why at the last construction, some phrase you guys do on these things. Always stop right there when you're going to knock off work and check your stuff. Then you know where it's at, tear it out, get it out of there, and do it right. That's what I'm doing on the Norske Love. Okay guys, like I said, I got the red touch up on the bulwarks, and so I'll review what I've done on it, I got all the trim work done. All the rubber strakes are all done, and I got to trim out the trim strakes on the bulwarks to accommodate the shutter bay combings. So we're going to come over and take a look at the Norske Love here and show you how much old Frankie Day's done on it. Okay, here she is, guys, from post for the last video taken. I've got here, we'll zoom in as a taste here. Right here I got all the bulwarks all touched up, all the red around the bulwarks here. I got all these rails here, cap rails. They've all been sanded. Couple coats of sand and sealer was on there. Dried, sand well. Went ahead and painted them black. Another good secret, fellas, instead of using black paint, if you don't want to use black paint, use this. Felt tip markers are very acceptable on wood models. They really are. And sometimes on plastic. But like I say, get the permanent kind. You want it to get the water. Then when it's done, just give one coat of polyurethane. That's all you need. And walk away, she's done. She's all protected. So that's what I did. I used all the black, used this felt tip marker right here. Same thing on the rubber strakes, all alongside the hull. Okay, guys, I got the rails on here. Inside here is going to have these special fittings, as you'll see as we go aft on the Norske Love. They fit here. I'm not worried about the deck furniture. My main objective, main goal, is get this hull 100% complete before I move to the deck furniture. Because that way I know that this thing is done. I have to bounce back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, one whole entire subassembly can be completed without fuss, without going back and doubling your pleasure again. And like I say, these little Billings kits go together quite well, but sometimes you're going to have to fight with them, fellas. Sometimes there is some shrinkage with the wood. They take these wood, like his decks, for example, and the side shears on here, and all parts that are printed on the mahogany veneer. Sometimes they'll shrink. That explains why they rumple up when they rumple, because they're starting to shrink. And they leave, and they wrinkle, and so you run into a problem like that with an old kit. You cut that deck out and make sure it fits on. If you don't, you have to make yourself a whole new deck. Just trace the whole thing on basswood or something, and go ahead and plank on top of there, and use the Billings deck as a template. Because once you trace outside the deck, you bring it back to the right size. So that's a tip right there where you're farting around with these old Billings kits. The new ones now, they got all laser computer cut special parts for the kits, and they go together just by looking at it. But these things here, everything has got to be done with your hands. Everything. Cut, saw, file, sand, shape, prime, paint, you name it, it's there, all by these. So these kits are very ancient, even construction-wise. Everything is done, this thing is old school. And to me, it's a cakewalk, because I was raised building stuff like this that was old. Because I'm old. I grew with this model. And so Norske Love here has come together quite easier. Now it's because this is my second time around with the kit. So I'm pretty well familiar with shaking with the model. Okay, we'll go aft. These are called taff rails right here. These are taff rails or monkey rails. I think they're taff rails. And the cannon cartridges fit across here, and we'll zoom in a taste. This all got to be trimmed right here to accept the square, rectangular shutter bay combings. They got to fit inside there evenly. All these brass fittings on here. These are all brass fittings that come with the kit. And once I look at them, one looks like it's a little cockeyed. I'll take a pair of pliers with long nose tweezers and just kind of give them a little maneuvering, and they straighten right up, and touch it with just a little dab of ACC glue. And it'll fill the bill and seal. And I got the rails on top of here done. Right below here, on these bulwark frames here, fellas, there can be some knees coming up. They come up like this, and they go across there. There's a gangway plank that fits on top here. So much of this here will not be seen is because you got a gangway that fits across here. And so I'm going to plank that like I did the decks. And for the gangway here, you got ladders going down this way, and ladders going down this way. And of course, you got all your gratings goes on here, and those special brass fittings sit across here also. And also around the fife rail where the mainmast is installed at. And whoa, I don't want to go backwards. So like I said, guys, I got all the grain, I got all the trim. Where the shutter bays are at right here, they got to be trimmed out here where the black's at. So a lot is going to be trimmed here to accept the combing of the shutter bays, the gun ports. And right along here, I got all the shears done on here, fellas. I got shutter bays got to be installed in this here and down below here. This is a third rater. But these going to be all false shutter bays, guys. You can't cut them out and put your combings aside there because you got nowhere to be able to put your cannons. Because these false cannons right here, they only got 1/3 of the cannon is cut off with a locating pin that's turned with the brass. You got to drill a hole in your hull, and that's how you install your cannon like this. The combings fit over it. Inside those combings got to be painted black to simulate the interior. That's how this kit was designed. Now, if a guy was going to do it right, he could have went to Model Expo, ordered a bunch of cannon cartridges, because there's a lot of parts out there in 178 scale, even 175. You can buy cannons for this kit and go ahead and make your own decks down below. It depends. This kit here is a challenge by itself. If you want to go the route and do more than what this kit was designed for, it's optional. But I built this thing out of the box like I did the last one. And with the false shutter bays on there, it's pretty effective and you get the general idea. But painfully, to say the least, you got to open up 5 shutter bays. One here, then you got six shutter bays. You got to open up. I got to open up a shutter bay here, a shutter bay here. As you go midships where the gangway's at, I got to open up a shutter bay here, 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 and here. And from there on is false. From here on is all false shutter bays. Even down below is all false shutter bays. And you got those cannons, you got drill holes in your hole at, and fasten your cannons by gluing them using ACC glue. And once they're done, you take your combing and slide over it and position it. But make sure you follow the plans and you take appropriate and precise measurements, because you don't know what those shutter bays will go off. They do that throughout the whole model, guys. I kid you not. I seen a guy build the old Ironsides one time out of wood, and he didn't check his work. Some builder, I think it's on YouTube. I wasn't sure what the gentleman's name was. He did a good job, but like I say, guys, he didn't go back and check his work. And when we cut out the shutter bays, they were all askew. I mean, they weren't actually in line. So these rubbing strakes aid the flush top of your deck. Where this rubbing strake sets right here is the flush top of this deck right here. All I gotta do is just mark my openings, drill a hole in the middle, cut 4 ways. It'll come out, stand very well, and go ahead and install your combings, and they fit real nice. So my main goal of this kit, fellas, is to get this whole hull 100% done before I resume on the deck fittings, rails, rails, pipe rails, you name it, gratings, fitting parts. When I get this up, when I get all the gun ports all done in this thing, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go forward here. As you notice, these trim pieces here are overlapping here. That's the way I can join the other trim ports over here. And this way, it fits flush. It'll be flush. Then I'm gonna put planks up here. I'm gonna plank this off, and right across the plank right here with rubber strakes, it's gonna be green across here, and there's gonna be some gold stars on here. Because I bought some gold stars. Now, this is a little treat, fellas. I want to show you this one, guys. You guys will like this. I know you will. Like I say in Hobby Lobby. I may have showed you this. I don't know. Where the blazes is it? Yeah, right here. Okay, guys. Oh, here they are. I went down there very carefully. These are like gemstones. These are gemstones, and they got lion heads on them. I couldn't believe my eyes when I seen that. Oh my God, this goes on the Norske Love. They're very shiny, guys. You know, I mean, the gemstones, and the light hits it just right. You know, you can see how the reflection of the light. With these here, you got closures on your veneering here, closures on your forward bulkhead on your poop deck. You got your forward wall here, and there's an opening right there where you go aft where the helms is at, and we can do this way. Then you got a piece you got to cut out this way, put it from the inside, paint that green, and these here gemstones right here, one will fit top of here, one will fit on the other side, and the same thing up forward here too. These have lion's heads right in the middle. I couldn't believe my eyes when I seen that. Now, number two, this looks nice. This is great. These stars. These are gold stars. These stars will fit on top of here too, right above the lion's head. You got two stars, one here and one here. No lion head up forward of the forecastle forward bulkhead. There's no lion head there, just only aft. And so I got these. I paid about $7 for. I paid about $7 for all these guys, and it was a good buy and a good enhancement for the kit. I'm very happy with it. So it'll make Norske Love look nice when I get finished with her. Okay, guys, we'll take the camera and end the video here, and I'll tell you what's shaking next, which I probably told you in the beginning of the video. That's me all over. I went ahead and I'm gonna have a video on the tippy. That'll be shaking up next right after this. And lastly, the final reveal for the mighty Spanish galleon, Isabella, the Queen of Spain, Spanish galleon. And she's a beautiful woman, man. A beautiful, beautiful ship. Got the sails on her, and boy, she looks nice. You guys wait, you guys see that. You guys love that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And 3 months took me to build that thing. About 3.5 months. So you got to put a lot of hours in. If I didn't put all the hours in like I did, I'd still be building it right now. And most builders build that way. But me, you know, I build substantially wise, get so far, knock off, and go back, check the work, look again, tear it out, do it again, and keep it going. And plus, I spend 16, 17 hours a day on it. That's why everybody says, man, yeah, it's fast. Yeah, it's fast because if you put 17 hours a day for about 4 or 5 days straight, you don't get a lot done. It's like watching a flower grow, you know? That's one thing I like about these wooden model ships. It's like watching a flower grow out the window. You know, so much here, so much there. Well, this conclusion of the video here is number 6, guys, for the Norske Love. And I'm going to let her dry. And I'm going to start preparing for the gun ports. And then while this video is loaded up, Tippy's up be next, so stay tuned for that. And God bless you guys, and happy post 4th of July, and you're still celebrating, which is still shaking right now. And so be safe and be careful. And God bless you guys, and happy modeling. Make Mama happy always. And please subscribe. And I love you guys very much. And you guys take care, boys. Let's catch you on the Tippy build video. Coming your way. Frankie Day out of here. And we'll see you on the Tippy. Bye, boys.